water slides. Was scared when I went down those water slides. Not kidding. And I'll probably never go down a water slide again.
Seriously?
But it was fun in the kind of way that maybe letting a friend perform minor surgery on you would be fun. I mean, it's kind of exciting, you know what's going to happen. But it is a little crazy.
Well, today we are continuing our talk on failure. And we are going to be continuing on here, first off, with a negative personality. The reasons, causes for failure, as talked about in Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And first up here, we've got the negative personality. It says, there is no hope of success for the person who repels people through a negative personality. Clay, why don't you expound on that for us a little bit?
Why Napoleon Hill is so clutch, why his book is so great, is he studies why people are successful and why people are not. And I think a lot of times we fail to look at why we're not successful. And I think a big one is your personality. If you have a personality that just stinks, if you hang out with people and they're like, you know, if you walk into a room and they're trying to find a reason to exit. You know, people are looking for exits around you. Either you're probably a terrorist or you're just somebody people don't want to be near. I mean, it's just a deal where there is people that repel people. And how do they do it? They look frustrated all the time. They look angry. They look like they have no joy. They look like they just look like they don't want to be there. So I would encourage you right now to take an evaluation of yourself. And when you walk into the room today at work, when you walk into the house and you see your wife, your beautiful wife there, you want to make sure that you don't repel her or repel them with a negative personality. Make sure you have a personality. When they look you in the face, you're an advertisement that says, hey, I'm a good person. I want to be around people. I like people.
Now this is something, to go off script a little bit here, this is something that you are amazing at. I've been around you, I think, now for 4 or 5 years, something like that.
It feels like 12.
But that's one thing I've always noticed is that you always attract people to you. And people, when you get to work here at DJ Connection and now the other companies that you're involved in, you want to stay here. You want to be involved because you make people want to be involved. And I think a lot of it does have to do with your positive attitude. And you're always pushing forward. You don't let things bog you down. Why?
Well, a couple tips I'll give you is whenever people get here to the office, they just say it's 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, or 6 p.m., whatever. It's always very apparent that I'm ready for them to be there, I guess. In terms of like, I have energy because I've been charging myself up before I get to work. You know what I mean? So before our Monday morning meetings, I've been up for a while planning that meeting. It's not like I just showed up. I think the big thing is preparation, looking like you want people to, you're eager for people to be there. And I think the other thing is that understanding that just completely selfishly, you can only do so much as an individual dude, you know? So you can't win on your own. So if we don't go from me to we very soon, then we're never going to get there. And so I'm always trying to help other people get where they want to go, because if I help them, they'll help me, and we all deposit more money in the bank. So that's really what it's all about.
The win-win. Incredible. Next up here, we've got the uncontrolled desire for something for nothing. He says here, the gambling instinct drives millions of people to failure.
I'll tell you this, I don't mean to offend you, but I kind of want to maybe offend you a little bit. If you gamble, you're a loser. So if you gamble a lot, you are a major loser. And if you spend more time in a casino than in the bookstore, you are as close to condemned to a marginal existence as you could be. You are screwed. So if you're going to a casino, guess what? That is the final way that government has come up with to tax poor people. It's like an idiot tax. So if you're there, by very virtue, that means that you are acting as though you are an idiot. So I would encourage you, if you're watching this and you were at a casino last night, just go do some repenting and then go in there, because we want you to be successful. But you can't be successful if you gamble and believe in the potential of gambling. And for some reason, if you're thrilled by just putting in quarters and ding, 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 ding. Have you ever noticed on the sign they've got these beautiful ladies and handsome dudes that are ripped up, they're like fit, they're tan, they're playing the casino, you know, they're having a good time. Ding, 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 ding. You know, the sign says everyone's a winner. And then you go to the casino where everyone's a loser and they've got a stoma and there's a chain-smoking grandma there. Unbelievable. You don't want to smoke while you're having oxygen through your stoma. That's a fire hazard. Come on. Wow.
Well, next up. We've got a lack of well-defined power of decision. Men who succeed reach decisions promptly and then and change them, if at all, very slowly.
What this means is that in your business, you make a decision, you decide to go with something. Don't change your freaking mind all the time. Don't change your mind just because some employee has doubt or that maybe it didn't work right away. I mean, for one of my marketing strategies that works every time, it's not even mine, it's just a strategy that I use all the time, I've read from others, is you just have to touch people 5 times. So if you're an accountant and I'm trying to target you to market, to get you to refer my real estate business. If I cold call you, you don't know who I am, so you're probably not going to want to take the call. If I do it really well, you might do an appointment, but probably not. But if I mail you a book, I say, hey, this book helped me a lot. I think this book would help you in your business. Would love to set up time to meet with you, but hope you enjoy this book. Then if I do a postcard, then if I invite you to something else, if I invite you to a seminar of some kind, eventually about the 4th or 5th time I've touched you in a positive way, you start to go, hey, I kind of know who that guy is now. I mean, think about it. My daughter, yesterday, we got her the American Girl for her birthday. She just turned 7. It's like $100 of fun right there. And she's been getting marketed to since the day she was born. They mail those American Girl catalogs to you if you have a young daughter. They get the information from the hospital. Unbelievable! And they mail it to your house. And by the time my daughter's 7, she loves it. She didn't know what it was when she's like 1 or 2 or 3, she kind of did, or 4, 5. All of a sudden she has to have it. I'm telling you, it's all about multiple touch marketing. So if you're somebody who's like, well, I mailed it to her one time, it didn't work, then you are one pathetic loser. You got to have some tenacity. You got to have some excitement. You got to have something inside you that keeps you motivated. And the thing is that when you make a decision and you decide to go with it, if you've done research and you know it works, just stay the course, man. Don't turn the boat around every time you get halfway to Plymouth Rock.
There you have it. If you have any questions, you can leave them on our Facebook page, always on our YouTube channel. You can email Clay directly at clay@makeyourlifeepic.com. Clay, 30-second send-off. What do you have for us?
Well, I was going to say, for those of you who do insist on gambling, right now the statistical chances of you winning, apparently at the Cherokee Casino where a buddy of mine works, and there could be other casinos too, but you got about a 3% chance to win. You know, you put in a quarter, and then 3 out of 33 times you're going to get, or 1 out of 33 times you're going to get something back out. I would like for you to play the same game with me on my website. Put your credit card number in there, and then put $100 on that. We'll go ahead and charge it there. And then 1 out of 33 of you, 1 out of 33 times, I'll give you twice what I charged you.
Sounds good to me.
It's going to be awesome. I'm excited.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah.